Sunrise. Sunrise. Sunrise with ice on the pond. I knew it was going to freeze up. Yeah, sun's hitting the trees over there, way in the distance. Today's going to be a day of feeding hay. I think I'll wait till around noon. Yeah, let it warm up a little bit. Yeah, wind right now, the wind's from the west, maybe, or southwest. It's a little chilly. Hey, cattles. I'm debating where to put, yeah, it looks like they're almost out of hay. Debating where to put it. It's supposed to get cold this weekend. Yeah. It's going to stay below 30 here for a couple days. Saturday and Sunday, I think it was. Maybe longer, I don't know. It ain't going to be that cold though. It's going to be in the teens, maybe single digits at night, maybe. Anyway, I was just going to put it there. That'd be a good place for it. I could also put it in the barn. I think I'll just put it out here. Yeah. I don't think there's any bad weather coming. So I'll just leave it outside. Yeah. Okay. Yeah, I'll be doing this later. When the sun's a little warmer. Or the air around here is a little warmer. Okay. That's all for now. I'll catch you later. This time of year, without the leaves on the trees, I could see the sun through the trees. In summertime, of course, in summertime, the sun's over here somewhere on this side. But anyway, sun's getting higher. But I'm gonna go back in and stay warm. It's the afternoon. Look at the bull. He's resting good. Anyway, I'm going to feed hay today. There's the cow over there. And I'm going to put it right there. But instead of coming around through there, I'd go through there if I was putting it over on this end somewhere or over there. But since I'm putting it over here, I'll just go through the gate by the road like I usually do. Yeah, I'll drive the tractor through there. Come in. It's probably a little shorter. Yeah, that'll work. Okay. Let's get the tractor going and go out to the big pasture, feed them, and then I'll come back with the bale and feed these. Yeah. It's not sunny. It's overcast, but it ain't too cold. There's a little wind. Oh, looks like the pond melted. The ice on the pond melted from this morning. So that's good. I don't have to cut ice. All right, let's go work on the tractor now. Get that going. Hey, Cat. What you doing? Hang on. I made a little nest for her. Where she eats. Yeah. I think she's a little bit warmer when she sleeps now. Okay. That old heifer there, she's always stays off by herself lately. Anyway, I got work to do on the bales. Let's go. Well, before I start the tractor up, I want to set the gate so I can just push it with the tractor when I come back. That way I won't have to get off the tractor as much. It's 1 p.m. and it's overcast. I'm going to open that gate up down there. Okay, let's walk down there and check. Yeah, I'm just going to unchain it there and disconnect that hook, and then I'll just leave the gate where it is. And when I come with the tractor, I'll just barely push it with the tractor and it should pop off that board that it's sitting on there. I've done it before. I think I saw the neighbor's cat. It's over that way now. It was walking across there. But it's out of sight now. Anyway, this is the way I'll be driving in. I'll be driving in here instead of going around the back of the house. I'll just go in here. And I'll just go about halfway, just around that corner there, and I'll dump it off there. Yeah, I'll leave the neck wrap on and I'll cut it off after I park it over there. Not too bad of a day. It's not cold. I mean, it's cold, but it's not too cold. And it's not windy or too windy. So I'm okay. Yeah, all I gotta do is bump the gate with the front of the tractor and it should open. Hopefully it won't pop open before I get back. I don't know where the sun is right now. Oh, there it is. I can see it. I see the sun. Yeah. It's not giving me any warmth, but at least it's there. Give me some light to see by it. Okay, sun came out. Just a little bit. Just a little bit. Not much to hardly gives me a shadow though. But it's better than nothing. Okay, let's go get the tractor going and get this job done. There's my cat. She's up here. So that other cat down in the bottom was the neighbor's cat. They get around. All right, let's start the tractor. Stop wasting time. I see a little ice on the pond. Probably pretty thin though. But ice is ice. Well, the sun came out a little stronger, but after I got ready to start the tractor, I noticed the fuel was low, so I'm going to go ahead and put a jug in. 5 gallons should hold me. Hey, cat. How you doing? All right, let's put the gas in. Philip's corn's all dried up. Alright. That goes, that's good. First time you saw me, ain't it? Yeah. What do you think of that, Bully? The reason I let the net wrap off is I was afraid it was going to fall apart. There's a new mama in the truck. I heard she say, "Oh, mama." Yeah, she don't have no big belly now. She was big though for that little bitty cat. Cat's not that big, but it's running around good, so it's at least a couple days old. I'm gonna call it 14 just to be done with it. Just to have a date. Okay, boy. Are you a boy? I think it's a boy. Yeah, it's a boy. Another bull. He's got a little brother now. Yeah, the white one. Hey, leave. Stop picking on him. That's good. Okay. Doing okay. Getting out pretty bad. This is used to be. Let's check his belly out here. Yeah. Guess that big belly was just for him. Well, I better get going for bulls over there now. People start tearing them apart. Cat stuck to his tail. That happens sometimes. I think the mama cow will lift it up. Hey boy. Yeah. Black nose. I like that. I like that black nose. He had a white nose. He's okay, but I prefer him with the black nose. And I don't mind the red one. Checking out your little brother. His umbilical cord dried up, so it's been at least a day or more. That's it. Get to know your aunties and cousins, and that's your sister. That's your older sister. That's your sister. That's his sister. That's his sister. That's the oldest sister. That's the second oldest sister. That's your third oldest sister. That's his brother. That would be it. Yeah. He ought to be a good bull. He'll do a good bull. I don't really need him as bull, but I ain't going to complain. Always used him down at the Highlanders down there. Yeah, I'm gonna take him. She had that was her this cat there. That's her first catfish from last year. And then I'm gonna take him. Her cat. He's a bull. I'm gonna take him up to the house. Bring him this fall, September. Just get him out of here. Okay. Alright. Let's get another bale. Hi, little boy. Little bully. Hey, Red Bull. I call you Red Bull. Yeah. This is Papa. Mama's on the other side there. He's getting along real good with everybody. Ain't picking on him. So that's the first one. I think she'll be next, or that heifer. Maybe that heifer will have to. This cow here was the last one having last year, so she'll probably be that again. And then I think the red one was early. I think it was in March. She's, unless that heifer might be next, or this red one. Between those two. Yeah. This cow here and the whoever she is, the white cow. I don't see the white cow. She must be over there somewhere. Oh, I'm glad he was born. That's good. I sure was thinking she'd have twins though. Hope she didn't have a twin and then abandoned it. I might walk around and check. I think she only had one. Okay, let me dump that bale off there and get another one. You're a good looking bull. You got the black nose, black around the eyes, skin's black. Yeah, those are black. That's white. His skin is white. His nose is white. His eyes are white. That's not your mama. That's your older sister. There's a little bully with the big bully. Yeah, you can see it's got nice. I don't treat up in this next in the trees. And some of the ice will be gone. Or if they're not gone, they'll be yes. Okay, I better get going. Can't resist taking this picture. Yeah, he's already pooped. So sticky. So he's doing good. He's kind of good. And the weather wasn't too bad either. Last few days. Wasn't too bad. Okay. Let me get back on this one. Yeah, I'm gonna move him. That's the mama. This right here. He was born in April. No, he was born sometime in March. That's the one that was born April 25th. Is he eating already? Well, he says, what are they doing? They look like they're eating something. I'm going to go see if they eat something too. Oh, she was the nurse. Well, I think she's trying to, see, she's weaning there already. See? They wean themselves. Yeah. Yeah, see how the cow weans her? Kicks her leg. I'm getting ready to have a calf here, so you leave them sheep alone. You tell her. The pump is dry. The spigot is dry. Yeah, you're not going to get one more. Oh, good. She found her mama. Now, he's going to try to eat. Yeah, just found this mama. Here. Let's see if he's going to eat. Yeah. Good for you, boy. Yeah, he's good. That's good. I miss that. Don't mind me, boy. Go ahead. Eat your lunch. Go ahead. That's it. Go back to eat lunch. Go ahead. I don't want to be watched. They sure are nibbling on this, ain't they? So you're getting weaned, aren't you? Uh-huh. Good for you. Alright. See, they wean themselves naturally most of the time. Except this year, that her calf from last year, I guess she must have weaned it to prepare for this calf. But then that calf I got at the barn now, her calf from last year. Was it last year? No, it was from this year. It was from no, it was from last year. It was from 2025, January. No, February 18. She had it last year. The calf up at the barn, and she started nursing on this one. Yeah, so she was a milk thief, so I had to wean her the old-fashioned way. Anyway, the calf's doing okay. Oh, that's the one I gotta watch. This heifer. Yeah, she's close. She developed another. I can see it now. Yeah, her tits aren't too big. That's good. I like when they're a little bit smaller. She's got it nice under. Like, teeth aren't too long or too fat. That's the main thing. Narrow like that. Calves can get a good. Yeah, see hers too. They're all related here. That's why they're beautiful. Anyway, I got to get some more hay ready to move here. Okay. There's the white bull. That's her calf. 2020. He's going to go up by the Highland here, so around September. That's why I brought this up. Bringing down the barrel yet. That cow had another calf as a twin somewhere. I don't think I'd ever find it. I think she only had one. But I'll probably still keep an eye out for it. If she had it and bedded it, it would be probably dead by now anyway.
It wouldn't last long without that. I should have been checking them more often. It would be nice to get here and have it. Totally forgot all about it. I was only thinking about when I feed them. Yeah, these blue bales will probably last at least around the end of February. Somewhere around there. Then I'll have to start on this February. 2025. Bird. Might be a heron. Must have been in it this long here. I've been feeding side by side, but now I'm feeding the gas in the middle. First come, first serve, huh? Yeah, the reason I leave the net wrap off is these bales are rotten on the bottom. And I'm afraid that if my spear comes up right about there somewhere, and I'm afraid if there's nothing holding the outer layer on underneath, because it's all rotten. Because it's happened before, the top half just comes out of it and it leaves and the middle falls out. And I don't want this. This kind of Yeah, she's not a nice. That's the heifer. Yeah, she's developing in another. Stop trying to tear it apart. Gotta get the net wrap off first. I'll cut it off from the other side. Drag it out over here. Okay, let's do that. Cat's laying down over there next to the pump. That's good to see. That way he knows everybody already. There's some buzzards. Yeah, if there was a dead calf here, if she had a twin and it died, those buzzards will tell me where it is. They're not hovering around here. They're just out searching it. There's the sun. Uh-huh. I'll do another one. If they land somewhere, then I'll go. So far, I don't see them. They're not too interested in me. What was I doing? Oh yeah, taking her. There they are. That wrapped off. Just gotta drop it down. I just realized something. I made a mistake. I was supposed to put the bales this direction. I can still do that one. And I might be able to turn that one around. Maybe I'll leave that one the way it is. Because this one here I'm going to turn around so it's the ends are this way. That way they won't, less chance of rolling it down the hill toward the pond. I think it's okay though the way it is. But I'm still going to turn it around. That one I'll leave it alone. Since you're already eating on it. Yeah, I think that's a little better. I'll leave that one alone since you're already eating on it. Hey! Hey, Hat! Hey, Hat! Got the new calf. That's good. That's good. Stay there, boy. I didn't mean to bother you. Alright, time to go back to the house. Oh, I gotta take a bale back. Here it came back. Yeah, let's get you something. There must be something there for you to eat. I'll leave it alone. As long as the stairs don't go up and down the flat line. I thought about moving out over that way and going back. I might do that next time. I'd like to put some bales in there. Yeah, spread it out a little bit. Okay, go home. Get a bale and go home. Need a bale to take home now. See if I pulled it far enough up to clear the gate when I close it. Okay, let's see. Oh, barely made it. But I made it. Okay. I can go home with the bale now. Feed the kettle there. comes up a little bit too far, so after I cut the net wrap off, I want the back of the bale to be around. Yeah. Heifer calf's up that way. I'm sure Blackie's up there somewhere too. There's the sun trying to shine through the clouds. Yeah, time to cut the net back off. I'm gonna cut it on this side and take it out. And then when I pull up, before I set it down, I'm gonna pull up. I want the back of the bale. Uh-oh. Well, we got your horn in it. Give me that. Yeah. Get away. Get away. Get away. Here she comes. She's coming down, but she won't be able to eat nothing until these guys get down. Looks like it is every time. I don't know where Blackie is though. Okay, I gotta pull the bale up a little bit. Pull the tractor up a little bit. Drop the end right there where the bull's head is. Here she comes. Yeah, that's the milk thief. Hey, you got a little brother. Yeah, you got a little brother. About a month. Yeah, just about a month. Yeah. She was born in 1/18/25. I'm just going to say he was born in 1/14. He's at least a day or two old. Today's 16. Oh, look, she's getting something to eat. She's getting ready. Blackie must be somewhere. I'm sure he'll get down here eventually. All I got left to do now is pull the tractor up, drop it, and park the tractor. Came in that gate, so I'm going out that gate. I just hope I remember it. Well, you're becoming part of this herd, aren't you, girl? Sort of. But don't worry, I'm gonna move you back. Probably next spring. I'll move you back. You ought to be weaned by then. Your mama's going to be on like her own calf. So has a new calf nursed now. And they still push you away, don't they? I just brought you here to wean you. If you wouldn't have been sucking on that, nursing off that red cow, stealing milk from that red cow, I would have left you out there. You just had to do that, didn't you? Well, she knows your place. She knows she can't get too close. Okay, I gotta finish this thing. Go park the track there, then I'll walk back down the road. That way I don't have to get off the tractor too many times. Driving the truck. I don't have to back in. I got to pull it. I almost forgot about that. Well, it's 3 p.m. now, and I'm right back where I started from. And I just remembered that I got to close the gate. It's been known that I forgot a few times. Yeah, I better get that done before I forget again. Close sesame. Well, all the cattle are fed for another week. Clouds seem thicker now. But when I looked earlier this morning on radar, I didn't see nothing on radar. So I guess they're not holding any rain. That big heron is still there. Right about there. It's on this side of the water. Yeah. There must be something in there for it to eat. Yeah. It's been here before. I think it just might be the same one that was out in the other pond in the big pasture. Oh, it looks like Blackie showed up. Where are you, boy? I didn't see you. He might have been laying somewhere. I didn't see him. Okay, well, I'm done for today. It wasn't too bad. There wasn't much. Wait. I think there's a hunter over there. I see orange. I see orange way over there. It's hard to point. Right about there, there's an orange. Bright orange. I think it's a hunter. Hey, cat. How you doing? How you doing, huh? Sharpen your claws for that hunting. Hope you're catching mice. I can't tell if they're moving or not. If they're hunting, they're probably standing still. I don't know what season they're in though. I don't have a binocular, so I can't tell. I think I see them moving now. I see them moving. They're doing something out there. But they're bright orange. I can see them real good. Oh, there we go. I'm getting running low on battery. I got a power pack with me, but I don't want to plug it in since I'm done already. Yeah, they're moving around a little bit. He's working on something. I didn't hear no shooting. Oh, yesterday. I don't know what was going on yesterday. I didn't record that yesterday. I took a couple of pictures. That's about it. But yesterday, at least 3 helicopters flew over. At least 3 that I heard. I saw one. It looked like a military helicopter. The other 2, I just stayed in the house. One was around 7 after the sun went down. So but there goes the bird. It's flying off. Yeah, there was something going on yesterday. Probably some kind of exercise at Scott Air Force Base, because that's where they were headed. They were coming from that direction, going east or west, east to west, and that's west is where Scott Air Force Base is on the way to St. Louis. Somebody, like I said, I only saw one, and it was military. The other 2, I didn't see them. I heard them. They were close. They went right over the house. Yeah. Somebody's hunting out there. Probably the owner. But the owner of that is actually the owner of this too. Owner of this down here and this bottom down here. He owns the whole. Well, I don't know about this bottom. Part of this bottom. I'm not sure if he owns that over there. I know he rents it over there from the road this way. But this 40 here that I'm on the corner of, this 40. I know he owns that 20 acres there where the woods are. I know he owns that. And then they own this part here. And I think they own the other one across the road too. But this section here, a little bit farther back, after it crosses the bottom, crosses the creek. Not sure about that. But that area there, he owns that. So he's doing something. That's none of my business really. So I'm doing what I do, and he does what he does. There's the milk area. I guess I'll stop on it. I just picked up some mail. So that must have been from yesterday. I see that somebody in orange out there again. Right again, same one. Looks like he's stationary now. I had to plug in my power pack. The phone died on me. Oh, they're enjoying that bale. Oh, they're enjoying that bale. Trying to keep them fed. Once a week, one bale. 2 young ones will have to wait their turn. These big ones don't like to share. Somebody's out there hunting. I think deer season's over, but bow season might still be on. I don't know what the hunting dates are, and maybe what's the other thing? The other what do you call it? Flintlock thing? More than likely it's bow. They're probably hunting with a bow. That's my guess. Yeah, I still see him. He's right about there. I don't know if he's in a deer stand or not, but he's there. I don't see any movement. I'll just let him do his business. Yes, no mail. They didn't stop. They always, if they got mail, they stop on the way back. Yeah. I raise cattle. I have no interest in hunting. Yeah. But as a kid, though, used to hunt with BB guns, sparrows and squirrels, chipmunks, things like that. I caught a few chipmunks with my BB gun. We hunted birds at night for the FFA pest control when I was in high school. Yeah. I just didn't enjoy hunting that much. Besides, I'm not a very good shot. Well, I do, I guess you could call it hunting, I don't know. But I'll set the phone battery still pretty low. Keeps shutting off on me. Even though I'm charging it, I guess I'm using it faster than it can charge, so I guess I better go in. Anyway, what I was saying is, the only thing I hunt now are raccoons and possums that come up to the house to eat my dog food, but I only do that if I set the food away from my vehicles, or I get a clear shot. And I usually can only shoot them at night. But sometimes I get them, and sometimes usually I miss. But I get a few, and I might start doing that pretty soon. Okay. I didn't get no mail, so I have to come back out. So I guess I'll end it here, and I don't expect any sunset because of the clouds today. So the hunter's still hunting. So I'll just I might come back out here and just look at them, see if the young ones can get in there later. All right, that's all for now. I can still see the orange. It's right up in there. Yeah, right up in there. It's hard to see though. All right, that's all for now. I'll catch you later. I can still see them somewhere there. Okay. I made a little nest for the cat. Instead of a heat lamp, which I used to have over there, I made a little nest. I've got some old towels. I rolled them up, made a little half circle here, and then I got an old sweater. Yeah. She sleeps in there at night. It's a little warmer for her. I saw her sleeping up here without anything, just on top of the pillow here. Warmed up a little bit today, but not much. Gonna get cold tomorrow and Sunday, maybe a little bit after that. It's gonna be cold. Below freezing tomorrow and Sunday for sure. And it might get down to the teens or even single digits at night. Not sure yet. I still see the orange out there. It's right up in there somewhere. Yeah. Phone shut off again. Gets too low on power or something. Anyway, I'll give her some more cat food so she has food to keep her warm at night.